Oh my gosh, you guys, like OMG. If you guys have not already heard, you guys, I am here to fill you guys in. Before I go into the details, go ahead and like, subscribe, and put the notification bell right now if you're not already subscribed to my channel. But as you see the title, let's go ahead and get into this video, y'all. So the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris that was built in within the 13th century. It began in the 11th century, but it was finalized in the 13th century. Yeah. It's completely, well, not completely, but it's burnt down. Like, I don't know what happened, but there is a fire. There's a huge fire, and the full spire that stood in the middle of the actual cathedral has been burned, dropped on top of the rooftop. And the cathedral is going down in flames. Now, at this point in time, the Paris firefighters are doing their best to actually not let it build up towards the northern tower of the cathedral. But for those of you like, what is she talking about? Why is this so important? I've never been anywhere out of America. Okay, so the Paris Notre Dame Cathedral is that same exact Notre Dame Cathedral that was in the movie The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So if you guys watch Disney, I remember Esmeralda, and you remember the hunchback guy with the green, shirt and his brown pants and his shoes. Yeah, this is what this is built off of. This is where this story or that movie is. It is a book as well, but that movie, I believe the guy was Von something who wrote it originally, but the movie that the Disney animated movie, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, actually came from the setting of the actual cathedral that was finalized and built, completely finished being built in the 13th century in Paris. So this is a very, very iconic tourist area and tourist location for people that are going to Paris, people that want to go to Paris, people that live within Paris. And in the inside of this cathedral is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. They have so much artwork, so much history, so much culture within this one cathedral. And to see something like this, like literally start to burn to the ground. There's the spire that was built on in the 19th century, but that was originally the first thing that really like fell completely down and on the rooftop. And kind of spreaded the fire quicker than it would have been if the spire didn't fall. But what I do know is that the fire actually started in the attic. Now, I do not understand, like I said, I do not understand how there was a fire in the attic. Like, I don't know if they didn't check something when it comes down to electricity, electricity-wise, or some electrical wiring that went off. I don't know if someone was up there and set it on fire. I don't know. They said this cathedral has been around for way too long. We want to burn it down to the ground and build something else here. I don't know. They say they want to renovate, and they said it's time to look at the spire, so I'm going to go ahead and burn this spire down. And I know that the firefighters will come fast enough for us to save everything else. We just want to break this down, and we want to remake this. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was, it could have been a whole bunch of things that could have went wrong. Electrical is honestly the one thing I could think of the spark to make a fire happen. But for those of you that literally just want the details of the story, that is it. I'm a thinker, so I always go into details as to why. Like, why would this happen? How did this happen? So there's no information out right now as to what's the cause of the fire. All they know is that there was a really big fire, and the Paris firemen are trying to contain it as much as they can. And I think they need to bring out as much people as they can, because it's not about what you see on the outside. It's kind of what you see on the inside. And you can, but it's not as safe to be on the inside fighting the fire, because they are taking the artifacts and the artwork out of the fire as well. So that's a lot of work. Like, that's a lot of work and a lot of, I guess, containment for the fire. And once the fire starts to spread, it catches on like a hot cake. So, they are going to have to work really, really hard. The next hour to hour and a half is crucial. It's very crucial. They need to send out backup. They need to send as much people as possible to do inside watering, not just outside watering, but going to the actual problematic area and putting water out and trying to prevent the other areas from also getting hit with the water. So this is how I feel about this topic. I'm going to go ahead and do another video like right after this one and really and read an article that I found on this topic, but I literally just heard about this topic, so I wanted to get this out to you guys ASAP for those that are wondering about what happened. Those of you that had it on your you know, your to-go list, your bucket list, and things to do that you wanted to do, I wanted just to get this out to you ASAP. But this is information that I've saw or seen so far, so I'm going to go ahead and look at some more articles, and I'll be back with one of them that I feel is that is closer to getting a resolution as to what happened. And if I can't find one, I'll just come back with an article to basically give you guys some more information on the cathedral and how they are containing the actual fire as of right now. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you're not new to my channel, thank you for watching the video today. Hopefully they will be able to you know, contain the fire and everything will be fixed and renovated, and they wouldn't have to, you know, go through the whole process of breaking down the entire building, because that would be tragic.